Hi folks, and welcome to today's video, Sacroiliac joint pain relief. Now, I do produce a lot of great content for those folks out there suffering with lower back problems, herniated discs, sciatica nerve pain, sacroiliac joint problems. If that's you, then hit that subscribe button. You'll be notified when I upload some great content for you guys to get you back on the road to recovery. Now, today's video, I myself had a lot of issues with my sacroiliac joint back in my lower back pain day problems, and today I've got a nice little short video for you guys showing you some nice, simple, easy release techniques for the SI joint. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay guys, first thing we're going to try to do is help release that joint. If maybe it feels like it's stuck, you know, like something needs to pop, we're going to do some little gentle movements that help release that joint itself. Now you may actually feel or hear a pop. That's just a normal thing to happen. It's this gases being released within the joint itself. Nothing to worry about. Okay, so what you want to do, a couple of different ways you can do this. I'm going to lie on our backs here on the mat, and we're basically just going to take two hands, make two fists. You're going to lift your legs up, going to put your fists between your knees, and you're going to squeeze your knees together. Squeezing your fists, hold, 1, 2, 3, release. Squeeze again, 1, 2, 3, release. Squeeze again, 1, 2, 3. Maybe do 5 or 6 of those, okay? Let's take a second, relax. Then we'll do the opposite movement. We'll take our hands, put them on the outside of our knees, and you're gonna push your knees outward, okay? So you're gonna push them out, 1, 2, 3, relax. Push them out, 1, 2, 3, relax. One more time, push them out, 1, 2, 3. Now you can do that up to 5, 6 times. You could also, if you want to keep the feet on the floor, use as it's a tube here, could be a tin can, could be a tennis ball, could be a small football. Put that between the knees here. Sometimes you actually get a pop if your feet are down as opposed to up. And you just squeeze it, 1, 2, 3, relax. Squeeze, 1, 2, 3, relax. Just to show you quickly from the side and back. So here, my hands, here, I'm squeezing, relaxing, squeezing, relaxing. And you may feel a pop, okay, on that. Maybe you feel a pop when you push out. 1, 2, 3, relax. Push, 1, 2, 3, relax. 5, 6 times. That's going to release the joint a little bit. Now I want to show you some stretches which will actually help maintain good movement of your SI joint. Next stage, stretches. Okay guys. Next step is going to be stretching that area, okay? Well, it's very, very tough ligaments there, connect the sacrum and your iliums together, and the surrounding muscle tissue can be very, very tight. So we're going to try to stretch off that tissue to help that sacroiliac joint move properly. Now, first step's the stretching. You're on the floor. Okay, we're going to be opening the legs as wide as we can go. Now, from here, so you have to see my groin, I beg your pardon, we're going to go back on our arm, on the back of our elbows here. Now, my legs, I'm going to rotate them inward, hold that position. My toes are going to be back towards my knees, not pointed forward, back towards my knees, okay? I lock my knees, okay, straighten my legs essentially, and I'm going to pull my lower back onto the floor and maintain that position. All the time I'm going to keep my legs rotated inward, so not outward, inward. It's a static stretch, you hold that position. Now to show you from this side, I'm just going to rotate around here. So my legs as wide as they will go. Rotate my legs inward, toes towards my knees, lock my knees, and I'm trying to flatten this section here onto the floor. Pull it down to the floor, pull it down, pull it down. We're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. Pull it down. All the time my legs are straight, okay? Keep my knees locked. Feet rotated inward, toes towards my knees, pulling that lower back onto the floor. 30 seconds, and relax. What we're essentially doing with that stretch is, when we pull the lower back onto the floor, we're pulling the sacrum, that wedge-shaped bone, onto the floor, pulling it down. With the leg rotation movement, we're essentially trying to open those ilium out, which is going to help us stretch, okay, the area between your sacrum and the ilium to help that move correctly, all right? Start with 20 to 30 seconds, then work up to a minute if you can, holding that position. Again, it's not crazy 100% of your power. Nice progressive stretch, 50, 60, 70% of your power. Take your time. If you feel pain, quite often you might feel some cramp in the edge of the leg here. If you feel some cramp,
like, it's cramping, just relax the legs off. Just open the legs drop out to the side for a few seconds, shake them off, and then rotate them back in and bring the stretch back on, okay? Now, another stretch for you, number 2, is going to be for the adductors, the muscles that run here in the inside of your thighs. There's a study going to flash up on the screen here, and this was looking at the association of sacroiliac pain, SI joint pain, and tightness in the adductor region, and there was quite a strong association. So it's very wise, if you do have SI joint, sacroiliac joint pain, to keep those adductors nice and flexible, stretch them out. How do we stretch them? Got a really good stretch for you here. Again, we're going to be on the mat. Going to come down. I want you to basically open your knees as wide as they will go. Keep your ankle in line with your knee, like so, wide as you can go. Make sure your shorts are not too tight. Put your hands under your chest. Now, you should be able to feel that stretch, right? You should be feeling that stretch. Just hold that stretch. If you want to increase it more, you can tuck your tail under. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, you're going to squeeze your glutes and tuck your tail under. So from the side, I open out here like this, wide as I can go. My back is arched, and I squeeze the glutes, tuck my tail under. That increases the stretch. And you want to hold this for about 30 seconds, take a small break, 10 seconds or so, and do it 2 or 3 more times, and then relax off, bring the legs in, okay? So that's a couple of simple little stretches there for you. Now, I want to move on to some mobility movement exercise next, okay? So let's get into it. Okay, so now we've done our release movements, done our stretches. Now I want to show you a mobility movement. It was taught to me by a man called Dr. Guy Voyer, a very famous French osteopath many, many years ago. I've used it myself. I still use it to this day before I do a leg workout and such, just to get my mobility going in my sacroiliac joint. It works like this. So I'll show you side on. So when you're sitting here, you'll feel these bony protrusions, that's your ischial tuberosities, under your bum. You're just going to lean back, okay? Bring your legs up and use your hands for some balance. And we're going to use our buttocks to actually go forward on our buttocks. We're actually going to wiggle forward, use your legs and arms. We'll maybe go forward for 10, so 5 on each side. Then we're going to come back. This is much harder to come backwards. So let's wiggle backwards, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. Take a rest, maybe 5-10 seconds. Then again, we're going to go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a second and we come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Now you might find your abs start to hurt with that because actually you've got to hold yourself in that position. Just do it to your maximum, okay? Take as much rest as you need. But that exercise essentially, when you're going forwards and backwards, it's helping basically encourage the movement of that bony part there, the tailbone, okay, your coccyx, with those ilium bones, part of your pelvis, backwards and forwards. So it's basically creating good movement for that joint, okay? So guys, listen, hope you enjoyed that video. Please let me know in the comment section how you get on. Any questions at all, please hit me up. Please like and share, and I'll see you guys next time.